Yo, what is good, everybody? It is your boy TT Casanova, and this is Top Tier Radio. So, now we talking about, I had to turn the music down, hold on. There we go. Now we're talking about, health and wellness. So, first we're going to start off with the different body types. Now, people probably don't know about this. We all have different body types. So if you heavy set and you just can't, and it feels like you can't change it, just be okay with it. Just, you can grow in other areas. You don't have to have a six-pack of abs to be strong. I mean, literally, they described Thor as a fat nigga. Thor was strong as shit. Now, if you don't know who
the ab, no, that's after that nigga basically lost himself and started training.
No, I'm not talking about MCU. I'm talking about real Thor. Real Thor is fat.
Oh.
Like they literally draw him as like this husky nigga is strong. So that's why I'm just like, if you husky, be proud that you're husky. You don't gotta be no super duper skinny dude in order to be seen as attractive and or strong, period. But when it comes to our body types, I'm finna go ahead and get to showing y'all what I mean. So here we go. We're finna show my screen. Now, y'all can see my screen. I'm glad y'all can see my screen. Now, if y'all can see, hold on, there we go. Now, if y'all can see, right, there are body types called the ectomorph, the mesomorph, and the endomorph. The endomorph is more so like me, heavy set. We built like boxes, to be real. The mesomorph is more so the guy you usually see who's naturally muscle bound, or versus the ectomorph, who is the more slimmer, leaner person. That's how I can describe it, at least. When it comes to being an endomorph, it's a lot harder for us to necessarily get this area looking good right here. Yeah, we struggle with that shit right there. Mesomorphs got abs on lock usually. Ectomorphs, they're typically the ones who feel like they gotta eat more in order to gain weight. So when it comes to different shapes, because there can also be different shapes to the body as well, there is the rectangle shape. Once again, like me, you can also have a triangular shape and be like, you can have a different shape but fit into these three main categories. These are the three main categories to how people look, more to speak. But females look a little bit different on their endomorph, mesomorph, and ectomorph sides. I can say that I have seen certain people be hybrids of two. You could also very much so be a hybrid of two, which is why some people, if you notice, some people and it's gonna sound a little fucked up, but some people look weird. Like they look weird. Like they don't necessarily look fat, but they don't necessarily look built or skinny either. Like it's just them in the middle ass people that exist, and this is more than likely why, because we can also be hybrids between the body shapes. I don't think you can be a hybrid between ectomorph and endomorph though. I mean, you could, but I don't know if that'll look right. Like, I'm not trying to be fucked up about it. I'm really not. But there is 100 different diets. Oh, go ahead.
I said fools be looking like Elon Musk. It's like how to mix between that.
I think Elon Musk is a hybrid. I was finna say, matter of fact, now we get to asking the questions to be more hands-on with it. Picasso, how do you feel about being your body type? Like, what was the difficulties with being your body type?
I wouldn't say difficulties, but it's just like I don't really, no matter how much I eat, I don't really gain weight. You feel me? So no matter how much I work out as well, I wouldn't say like I don't really gain muscle mass, but I get stronger. So it's like, okay, maybe this is really like, and I'm more like the skinny one. I don't know which one that was.
I'll show it again. Hold on. It is a ectomorph.
Yeah. So it's just like, it is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, to move on to the next one, Dr. Ja, what is a difficulty you've had with your body type?
One difficulty I've had with my body type, personally, internally, at one point, I've said this before, but at one point in time, the only thing I could feel was my blood. So, and it was hard for me. At one point, I was malnourished. And that's one thing I struggled with, because when I was in high school, I really didn't have like the money or the funds to buy my own food.
Oh, sorry about that. I said this wrong. Sorry about that. I gotta cut you off for a little bit. Also, you can be fat and be an ectomorph. You can. It's possible for you to be skinny but have like a stomach. You like, once again, you ever see them people that look weird? That's what I'm talking about. Like, you can also be built and
They can be
muscular.
bloated, though.
Yeah, like you can be built and muscular while being an endomorph. There are men on YouTube that I follow personally that have the body type I have as an endomorph that work out, and they're, you know what I'm saying, they're built right. They're built right because they worked it off. They worked off being fat, so to speak. They worked it off and they got themselves to a healthy weight that they can maintain with their physique that looks aesthetically pleasing. So you can be muscular and fat in between all of these. Trust me. Just because you're in one of the main categories over being in a mix of the two or a mix of all three, your body can literally fluctuate in between. Like it's all depending on you specifically. So that's why I'm asking these specific people about their specific body types, habits, and difficulties. Because once again, it's gonna segue into the next question, but that's why I asked you. But go ahead, y'all. Yeah, skinny fat.
What I was saying was, at one point in time, I was malnourished. I was 180 pounds. I guess you could say I was healthy for my weight, but I was really, at one point I would be passing out a lot of times when I was in middle school, and sometimes when I was outside of high school and things along that nature. So that's one thing that I struggled with. At one point I had low blood sugar, but now I'm at a good healthy weight. I'm like 6'3", 6'4", and I weigh 200 now. So, but that took a long time for me to get to that point. So yeah.
Lonnie, what difficulties have you had with your body type, or things that what?
Honestly, my body's sexy as fuck. But the only thing is, if I had like a little bit more ass back there, I'd be cool. I'm cool right now. But if I had like just a little bit of like a little bit of fat back there, so like when I fall, it won't hurt. I'd be cool. But see, my doctor said I'm not overweight. I mean, I'm not underweight. I'm actually 101 pounds. But like, for my age, it's actually good because I'm tall.
How tall are you again?
5'3".
Oh, you short as hell. Anyways. Red, what difficulties do you have with your body type?
One of the difficulties I have is like I gain some and then I lose some.
So your body type fluctuates. We can tell Quasia is a damn mesomorph. His ass muscle bound. He's a goddamn mesomorph. That we got everybody of a different body type in this bitch. This is a complete podcast.
Damn, Lonnie, give her a hug or something.
This man Picasso sticking up for the kids. Either way, okay. So you have a fluctuation problem with your weight, or not with weight, but I'm guessing with more so shape overall, or is it with weight? I don't know.
With weight.
Okay. Sometimes I have that problem too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Both of us being people who share the endomorph body type. But there is a way for us to get fit. Like, we can really look good in all of our bodies. Like, trust me, it's not just mesomorphs, even though mesomorphs are typically the more aesthetically pleasing body type to, I'm guessing, the females. The reason why I'm saying that is because mesomorphs have an easier time gaining muscle mass. Like, I can't say that Quasia may have had a whole lot of easier time gaining muscle mass, but I can say in the time that he has been training, he's gained it relatively fast than how I would be able to gain muscle mass. So, Quasia, for example, what were the difficulties in your body type before you felt as if you were getting near a pleasing body for yourself?
I was skinny as fuck, my nigga. That's all I can say. I was really skinny, bro. Stupid nigga.
Well,
Nigga was skinny. I was like a little stick figure. A short Slenderman nigga, man.
Well,
so it was mostly I had to work out straight like that.
Hell yeah.
Hey, wait, hey, Birdie, did you do like calisthenics? I don't even know how to say the word.
Yeah.
Did you like lift?
I believe he does calisthenics.
Yeah, I do that, bro.
Like, it's not all weights. You can actually master your body. But that Quasar is also a definition of a person who passed through ectomorph to mesomorph, because let's be real here, if he's saying he's skinny, he would be built like how the mesomorph is perceived here. That means he took time, worked it out, and became that means he took time and became from an ectomorph to a mesomorph. So basically his body formed differently over time. Once again, your body can change. One day I may end up being a mesomorph. Who fucking knows if I work out hard enough? because the dude that's an endomorph, he actually is built like a mesomorph. But go ahead, Quasar.
He got a yacht.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Well, either way. Number 2, different diets for different people. Now I know some people in here are vegan or frugivore or fruitarian, whatever you call it.
I'm vegan.
There are also different body types. I mean, different ways to have a diet and how to gain muscle or even just be healthy overall. There is low carb diets. To name a few, hopefully you guys can see on my screen in Discord. There's the Atkins diet. There's the Dukan diet. There's the Dubrow diet. Carb cycling, the Wild diet. Hell, there's the Liver King diet where you could just straight up eat a bunch of meat and you just like, of course he took steroids, but still, you could really build yourself off of that. Like people, what the fuck do you think these quote unquote Neanderthals were eating back then? These motherfuckers were eating meat and plants. Like I believe they were either omnivores or they were straight up carnivores. So a lot of their shit came from meat. Like they were strong as fuck because hell, the most strongest teenager, that Justin Lee kid, I think that's his name. All he eats is beef all fucking day. Beef tongue, beef heart, every fucking thing beef. This nigga got so much beef he could build a damn burger factory. No, man, come on, man. Lonnie, stop it. You know exactly who I was talking to.
I ain't been doing nothing, bro.
Number 3, how have you tried to make your health better? We know Quaja worked out. We know Picasso. Hey, did you turn vegan?
I fast.
Oh, you fasted?
Actually, I turned vegan. I also do like, I try to do like weekly fast. Now I do eat meat from time to time, but I make sure that most of my consumptions are mostly like alkalized, so it's like fruits and vegetables and shit.
Understandable. So he took more of an alkaline route. How I've tried to make my health better is I've been working out. I also play sports in my time, and I've noticed how my body has shifted. When I played sports, I was a lot more skinnier and my muscles were more defined. Now that I'm, sitting down a lot more and at home and not really taking the time to really work out intensely, my muscles have become just, like I can still flex because I have great arms. I've always had great arms. But this area, my stomach, it don't look, you know what I'm saying? I don't got the fat man John on me no more. I gotta work that back in the progression. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I try to make my health better. I have been working out. I have been walking. Hell, I have been doing fasts myself, not eating, staying in the caloric deficit at times. The 4th question: have all of y'all been working out? We know Quaja has worked out. I've worked out.
I actually just started back working out. You feel me? I just started back. I'm actually about to go hit a workout after this little podcast, like right before I go to sleep.
Nice. I'm actually gonna put up a few push-ups my damn self and sit-ups. Cause I need to. But
not only that, but jogging too. Like leg. You can't be skipping leg day. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. I got a total gym. I got a total gym in my house. So yeah, definitely work out. You don't overwork out. Number 5, do you have rest days? Don't overwork out because you may end up like hurting yourself until you've acclimated to being at that, like at just constant doom on some David Goggins shit. So, and even he'll tell you the importance of rest days, but he just chooses not to take them. So I guess asking, do you have rest days is a bad thing. I should be putting number 5 as you need to have rest days. Take the time out you need to rest to let your body recover. Unless you are doing something like a hell week, and some football teams have that. They have hell week. So let's say you gotta work your ass off for a week straight. You can't really have no resting days. It's just work, rest throughout the day. That happens. So definitely take your resting time. Don't overdo your shit. Like take a few minutes to at least catch a breather or something, like otherwise you'll end up hurting yourself really bad. Shit, you could tear muscles like that. You could damage your whole body really, really badly if you don't take it easy from time to time. Not all the time, but from time to time. Number 6, could you commit to your routine every day? Like let's say you work out really, really hard one day. Could you commit to that routine if you know that it is really, really benefiting you? Like even when you're sore, you get up, go to the gym.
Hell yeah. Like it gets to a point where like being sore actually kind of like feels good. You don't get that daily sore workout. It's gonna feel like you just undermined yourself. You just didn't really meet your accomplishment.
Or like you're chasing. Yeah, I know that. Or it, to me, feels like you're chasing something. Like it's almost like chasing a high for workouts. So I definitely can feel that. Also, number 7, how laziness affects health. Laziness could really affect health. It could affect a lot of shit. If you're being lazy, dude, and when I say lazy, I don't mean I don't feel like doing it right now, I'll do it later. That's just, you know what I'm saying, you procrastinating a little bit. That's different. Versus you just being overall lazy and just not working out at all. Not even trying to do a singular push-up, nigga. That is terrible. That is terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But yeah, definitely don't let laziness affect your health. Otherwise you'll be stuck out here looking stupid, man.
Like, you know, laziness actually starts with mental health. Like,
hell yeah.
It's a choice to be lazy. It's a decision to be lazy, like, based off some mental trauma, based off some mental whatever setback, mental blockage, or whatever. Man. You did the gist.
Yeah, you'll end up really just putting yourself out like that. So the lessons that we learned today is overall, your body type is your body type, and only you know how to put in the work to depict whatever you want your body to look like. Number 2, be okay with what you have and not always like in J. Cole's words, love yours. There's always gonna be somebody with the body type you want. There's always gonna be somebody that has the diet or lifestyle you want. Best thing you could do is be the best at what you do and max out yourself in the areas you know you can max out where it'll be seen. Like let's say once again, I think it's endomorph. I'm an endomorph. So let's say if I wanted my abs to be seen, I have to stay in a caloric deficit. I also have to eat the right things, and I also have to do a lot of workouts targeting that area. If I don't do that shit, I won't be able to manifest the body style that I want. I'll just be sitting over here constantly filling myself with a big ass pot belly, and then one day wondering, where did it all go wrong? The fact that I didn't make the choice to just put in the discipline, put in the work, and not be lazy with the shit. So definitely don't let laziness affect your health. Love yours. Put in the work. Rest when you need to, and just commit to your routine every day as much as you can. If you can't do it every day, start one day out of the week at a time. Then move up to 2 days. Then move up to 3 days. Of course, it's gonna take time. You're gonna be wondering, why don't I get my results? Because you're priming yourself to be ready to get that result faster. But you have to take the steps in order to build the you know what I'm saying, the base level before you could just go shooting for the stars. You got to be able to have a gun that can even aim that far. You get me? So just be ready for the difficulty. Be ready for the time it takes. Notice that it'll take less time for others. Don't be discouraged. Keep putting in the work. You'll have that dream body, and don't be out here getting surgeries that'll end up getting you killed. I'm not saying that to put any woman down for no BBL or nothing like that. I just really want y'all to understand it could be as simple.
Put them niggas down.
No, wait, because they're gonna do what the fuck they want to do, and I don't want to lose my female fan base. All I'm gonna say is, women, it is so much easier to just do squats, eat the shit that'll eat foods that'll put weight on your ass and thighs, and actually work out those muscle groups. Do not cut shit out of your body and then do all this. What is it called? Jenga? Stop doing that Jenga shit with y'all bodies. Let them grow naturally, please. Stop putting Jenga. I said Jenga because the Jenga blocks, like, because you keep taking away shit and putting it up, it's gonna eventually fall down. Like you're taking away from who you are at base. That is the whole point I'm trying to make. So if you're gonna keep adding and taking and adding and taking and putting shit here and there and not being okay with yourself, I don't think you're healthy to begin with at all. Because mentally, you got to be kind of fucked up to want to enhance, quote unquote, yourself, when in truth you're good the way you are. And if somebody can appreciate you for who you are, then fuck them. But either way, do y'all thing, people. Love y'all. I'm out. My ass hurt from sitting in this chair.